Too bad. So sad.
I'm not ready.
Well, get ready.
No.
Nick, do your vocal warm-ups.
Oh, let me go ahead and do my vocal warm-ups. Let me go grab a cigarette. Hold on.
Be right back. I need a cigarette.
You have those Marlboro 100s sitting over on the counter?
Nick, I don't smoke.
Oh, this is awkward.
Oh, gotta love the smoker voice.
That's great. I like hanging out with Barbara. She's a sweet friend of We just sit there on the patio smoking cigarettes, judging people as they walk by.
Yes.
What?
Oh,
we're
God.
live.
Yes, we've been recording for a while.
Are we
now.
live again?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
I can't stand it when you do that to me.
I'm sorry.
Something, dark side. Something.
Sorry, not sorry, Nick.
Rebellion.
All right, enough of that.
No more Star Wars.
Yeah, get rid of Barbara, whoever the hell she is.
All right.
Oh, no.
All right.
Is this Nick?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, Nick, are you feeling okay today?
No.
No? Okay. Well, I tried. I tried to seem like I care.
Let's just say that my neck hurts, my chin hurts, and
Is your stomach still sore?
My
did
stomach-
did you get a fat bruise from that a-hole?
I haven't looked yet,
Oh, God.
but he did kick me in the groin / belt / stomach / dick.
Oh, no. Can't have that happening.
Yeah, so Connor and I went to an Amir concert, and for who people don't know who Amir is,
And let me jump in there and stop you right there. It's what my father and some other people in my life would classify it as devil music, or that deviltry, as my dad likes to call it.
I just tell everybody at work it's Satan music.
Yeah. I tell everyone I worship Satan, and they're just like, all right, cool. Well, it's 2018. You can't judge.
They're like, "Oh, what concert did you go to last night?" Do you really want to know?
You don't. Yeah.
No. Go ahead and tell me.
Yeah. I love that. My coworkers do the same thing. They're like, so who'd you go see last night? I'm like, you won't know any of them.
No. Go ahead and try me. All right. I went to go see Amir.
Yeah.
And I stick to your guns and like, I don't know who that is. Yeah, I know.
I know. I told you this was going to be the case.
They're like, well, what kind of music is it? Well, you might refer to it as Satan music.
Yeah, it's pretty much satanic. Whatever. It's just people. People are weird.
Yeah.
But then again, so are we. We're the ones
true.
listening to that devil music.
I know, but it gets my bones rattled.
Quite literally, in fact.
Yes.
Dude, so did you see like when we got there, so we it was at the Door in Deep Ellum. It's no longer called the Door for whatever reason. Not my favorite venue, but not the worst. I've been to worse for sure.
Same.
Yeah. But been there several times, and the first band we walked in on, the first band we saw, what would you say, about 20 minutes in, there was already an ambulance outside. I was like, it's pretty metal. it's pretty fucking metal.
I know. I think our friend Hunter even commented on that. Was like, did somebody was he dehydrated? I'm like, no, he got KO'd.
Yeah, he got like straight KO'd in the mosh pit.
Like he got knocked the F out. Yeah. And and I heard he was that same dude who kicked me in the groin.
What?
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard that guy.
Like he did it? Yeah,
Yeah.
that wouldn't surprise me one bit.
Yeah, I heard that guy had been causing trouble the whole time.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
didn't kick him out.
yeah. But,
So just a little background.
It's a metal show.
So let me just go ahead and give you a little background. I've been going to metal shows for a decade now.
A long time.
A decade.
Yes.
Actually, as of this year, 10 years.
Longer than I have.
And in 10 years I've been going to metal shows, I have never gotten mad. I've never been hit. I've always had a great time. Everybody's always great and wonderful and happy. I mean, the
like hit as in like, yeah, we've gotten hit several times, but like hit as in purposefully, like with malicious intent. I'm going to just try and just donkey kick this asshole.
So just to clarify, the definition of hit, moshing and pushing around is different, but when you're swinging and flailing your entire body and kicking with malicious intent, that's different. And for the first time in 10 years, that happened to me last night.
Yeah.
This we'll just say he's a rather large.
No, he was a fat ass. I don't care.
Yeah, he was. He reminded me of Fat Bastard. Except he had long, droopy earlobes from his fat gauges.
Yeah. He was probably just as good looking as Fat Bastard was.
Dude, I don't know, man. His fucking girlfriend was right up there with him.
Oh, God. It was gross.
Yeah, so this guy comes flailing towards the wall as we're watching the band, and he sticks his foot out and donkey kicks me.
Yeah, just like, I'm going to turn around.
Right where my belt is. So I'm feeling it in my dick, and I'm feeling it in my stomach and my pelvic area.
Your bladder.
And I'm usually the calm one, and that's why we started this podcast. I'm usually the calm one. But let me tell you, last night, there was several people around me who were like, you look like you're about to murder that guy.
Yeah. There was one guy that came up to you while we were in the pit. And he was like, "Did you guys do anything to that guy to piss him off?"
Yeah, the only thing
you were like, "No, not at all."
I mean, I did. I football checked the guy.
After he hit you though,
oh,
right?
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
I mean,
after
he meant like, did you do anything to deserve that ridiculous kick to the stomach you just had
I
gotten?
didn't know that. Yeah.
No, like, of course not. We don't just go around just targeting people and just wanting to just absolutely inflict damage on, maximum damage on someone and just act like it's a complete accident. Like there's no.
So that guy happened. There was a black guy who kept trying to stage dive.
Oh yeah.
Let me remind you that this is not a very big venue and there's not a lot of us in this building. So he's trying to stage dive over like 10 people.
Yeah. At least in the area you were in.
And he landed on my neck.
Yeah.
And then somehow wrapped his arm around my neck.
Yeah, I turned around and he had this was 5 or so seconds after he had already been somewhat caught.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
And he still had his damn arm around your neck. I was like, bro, what the hell are you doing?
I know.
Cut it out.
And then some tall mother effer white dude came up and checked me in my chin with his elbow. So that was fun.
Yeah. Oh man, I was so close to start throwing elbows,
dude,
hard.
Yeah. I almost for the first time in 10 years stooped down to their level.
Yeah.
And I didn't.
That's
I refrained.
true. I was really surprised of the way our friend who shall not be named. We'll leave him out of the podcast. But
Tyler?
Oh yeah, I guess we're okay.
I mean, they don't know his last name.
True,
so
that's true. He was like, you know what? I just this is how I get over it. When stupid shit like that happens, he just like I just think of they must be just having a terrible life, and you just have to remind yourself that you're about 10 levels better than they are.
I'll be honest, that was probably the favorite thing he said all night.
Yeah, I know, right? That was a little bit of redeeming quality for the way his +1 was behaving the entire time.
Yeah,
which I don't care.
But just to backtrack, just a split.
Yeah,
for sure. Second, if you will. I say what happened to me last night, not with the intent of telling people how aggressive metal shows are. I have to clarify again. This is the first time it's happened to me in 10 years of going to metal shows.
Yeah,
and I've seen a lot of metal bands.
Yeah, we've been going for a long time.
Yeah, quite a long time.
You more so than I, because I was prevented from going to such shows when I was living with the parentals.
Yeah, it was like a concentration camp at your house, right?
I wouldn't go that far, but my parents were rather stricter, I would say, than yours.
Quite.
But it all worked out fine. I remind him very frequently that hey, I turned out okay for the most part. I guess
considering
I'm not
most
in jail
kids are...
and I'm not a drug dealer and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, and considering most kids who are raised by strict parents are usually rebel and go off the deep end.
Yeah, maybe that is why I listen to metal.
I mean,
It's really
to
not.
be
but
honest,
it's really not though. I've always liked metal. Like I've always liked really heavy music, but like, and again with the being strict thing, like I was also very limited on what I was able to listen to. But
yeah, I remember that.
yeah, and then I first bought my first As I Lay Dying album when I was just like, yeah,
Yeah. So just to
was
clarify for those who are listening, we say metal very loosely, very very loosely.
And when I say metal, I don't mean Disturbed.
no, we don't mean that. We don't mean Disturbed, and we don't mean Metallica, and we don't mean Slipknot. I mean, I guess
That's probably a more accurate.
That's
out of the three
closer.
you just named, that's the closest. Yes.
yeah. I mean, if you're gonna be,
Let me just adjust my glasses real quick. If you're gonna be an aficionado,
A snob.
a snob of metal, I'll just go ahead and say it's a post-progressive hardcore with a slight tinge of metalcore and some progressive jazz and R&B.
Okay, now you lost me. I thought I was a metal snob, and then I was like, what?
Well, there's some jazz tendencies, in betwixt the
Oh, shut up.
the post-progressive timing signature change in the metal music.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I don't either. I just went on a rant.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that was it was fun, but good Christ. That was that was a lot of crap. And then that brawl that just randomly broke out like at the back of the venue and people were running
And
around.
that dude's girlfriend was a part of it.
Yeah, it didn't surprise me.
Yeah, she was, and she tried to fight the other girl who was technically in our group.
Yeah, technically. Yes.
Technically, yeah,
Yeah.
it's wild to me that that never happens. It blows my mind.
Yeah. I was telling Nick after the show that my girlfriend listens to that kind of music, I guess you could say, or at least some of it. So it's it's at least tolerable. But there is nothing more unattractive than a girl that just insists on showing you how big her dick is. I'm just, for lack of a better term, I'm sorry. That's the best way I can put it. And I'm just like, that's really not attractive. Sorry. And I will say, if you were to create the Venn diagram, if you will, of that girls that are in that category and then the feminist category, they'd probably be almost the same circle. Right? I mean,
No kidding.
It's they're one and the same essentially.
I concur.
They're yeah, it's the level of feminism and just incredibly left-leaning females and males at that at those shows are insane.
I always have to keep reminding myself that technically anything creative is going to be very liberal in nature.
Yeah, no,
and
you're
it's
right.
It's hard to remember that. You would think
The
for
arts.
you would think for being metal that it would be more conservative because it's so aggressive, but
Yeah,
It's
but
not.
it's not at
weird.
all. I know it really is weird. You think about that, like what when you think of other. Well, again, that sounds like country music is the only thing that I can see that would be remotely conservative, right leaning. But I also think when I think of country music, I think of the most fake shit I've ever heard in my life. Right? Like, is that just me, or am I just being a dick, or what? Like, I just hate country music. I don't like it.
we'll say D, all of the above.
Yeah, probably. But like,
What is all of the above?
what is everything that you just said?
Sorry, I was over in my little area, and the little light bulb kicked on. I've been trying to think about this all week long. So we were talking about how there's certain females out there who have to show, for lack of better terms, how big their
Everyone.
dick is.
Yeah, that's I seriously don't know a better way
But
to
I
put
remembered who it was that I was trying to think of.
it. Oh.
So there's a particular person we went to a bar in McKinney with.
You're gonna have to You're gonna have to put some.
He was in the army,
Oh,
and he brought his significant other with him to the bar that we were at.
Yeah,
You remember how aggressive she was?
maybe.
Sorry for those who are listening. We're trying not to
We're trying not
anybody.
to just completely throw him under the bus.
Yeah, we're not trying to throw anybody to the bus, but
She was-
basically,
she was cool.
She was over the
No,
top.
she definitely was.
Because I remember after we left, that was the first thing that came out of my mouth.
I was like,
bro,
Jesus.
what in the hell?
Just full throttle much.
Yeah, she was like, my dick is at least 8 inches bigger than yours. And I'm like, the entire night. She's like, I drink more than you. I'm better than you. And I'm like, dude, that is so unattractive.
Yeah.
Even if you are, I don't care.
Like,
Your
again,
dick could be way bigger than mine. I don't care.
Yeah, you know what? You could,
Sure. Whatever.
If you think you can kick my ass, cool. Like, I don't care.
Whatever, man.
What? Yeah, whatever, man. That's like again, like I'm not gonna be one to tell you like to not date someone, like unless it's like getting, what's the word? Like dangerous, But we've never been in that situation. I don't think. I don't think you have either.
Well,
To where it's like
there was a certain person I dated that
yeah,
some people told me not to date after a while.
well, we all learn from our mistakes.
Who shall not be named,
Yeah.
aka Satan.
You dated Satan?
I dated quite literally Lucifer's daughter.
Yeah, well, that was that's another
That's a whole nother
conversation, can of worms we can open up at another point in time. But
Women,
yeah,
can't live with them, can't live without them.
yeah, it was just
Sorry, I got excited.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was just it was an interesting night, but yeah, I don't find that attractive at all.
It's funny, that same person, not the one at the bar, but the one who is technically in our group.
Yeah, we met up, shall we say?
Yeah, they're mutual friends.
We went to high school with him. Did we go to high school with her?
No, I knew her through social media.
You're good. I didn't know her. I knew him.
Yeah.
He was
But
pretty
anyway,
cool,
so
dude.
she decided to blurt out.
Oh yeah. She was the one
F
right behind
Trump.
me. Yeah. She was. Yeah.
And I can't stand that shit. Even if you don't like the president, you don't go sitting there in public and
Yeah.
go F the president.
Yeah, like she was.
When Obama was in
sitting,
office, I didn't say that.
Yeah, I know. It just the tolerant left, Nick. Yeah, it was
Tolerant.
yeah, right. Yeah, I know. Dude, I told you. I'm not even kidding. I told you right after we left the pit area
That you were close.
I was so close. I was trying so hard to and I didn't do it, but I really, really wanted to just yell, "Make America Great Again." Like between songs when it's like pretty quiet, when everyone in the whole place could hear, almost a pin drop, but not quite.
Fat bastard would have eaten you if you said that.
Probably.
So I'm glad you didn't. 'Cause
Yeah, I may have
I can't
been-
defend you against him. He would have said.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that was
Sorry, no body shaming. It's 2018.
I don't care. Yeah, it was I was so and I honestly part of me wanted to do it just to troll people, Obviously, I like doing that sometimes, but the other part of me wanted to just do it just for like a social experiment kind of thing,
Yeah, I can see that.
Because I was genuinely curious. What would happen if someone just did the complete opposite of what Miss Feminist behind me was just yelling F Trump?
Yeah.
And I was right in front of her, and
You
I
know
wanted
what?
to just
F
be
Nancy
like
Pelosi.
yeah. I just wanted to just I wanted to just again because everyone was cool with it. There was no one, she was saying all that, she was screaming all that, and no one said anything else. It was just her, and people were like, yeah, cool. And then I just wanted to see if I just all of a sudden yelled, "Make America Great Again," how many people that would piss off? And just to see the reaction and just to point out the hypocritical tolerance, quote unquote, that a lot of liberals have.
I agree. I guess my only, I guess the only reason why I'm glad
I
you
kind of
didn't
regret it.
is because we're at a concert and we're here to enjoy the band.
Yeah.
And I'm not here to start.
I know, and I'm not either.
You know, like I was really excited to see that band, and
Yeah.
for the most part, I enjoyed it, except for a few mishaps. But
Yeah. No, it was cool.
yeah,
I really liked
was
them.
it was a good show.
Yeah.
I just, you know, it's funny. I'm glad. You know, speaking of feminists, so there was another lady there who may have been a little above plus sized,
Oh yeah.
who was deciding to mosh with us.
Yes, the cow. I'm not gonna put it lightly.
I'll join in.
Yeah. No.
I'm in a mood. I'm in a mood tonight.
Yeah,
so
I know.
Miss Moo Moo decided to join us tonight for the mosh pit. So I
Yeah.
have to poke fun a little bit at the equal opportunity.
Yeah, go on.
For the opposite gender. You know, Miss Moo Moo
Yeah,
was like,
because boys and girls are equal, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
not equal. Like the same. They're biologically.
they're identical by every means.
There's no difference at all.
not at all. Yeah, don't ignore chromosomes. Like ignore whatever, all of that, whatever. So Miss Moo Moo with the front hole decided to mosh with all the big boys.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And you have to ask yourself, and all the guys were doing this. They were like,
Yeah.
do we push back?
Yeah, no, for sure. This was, I mean, they had to have been going through everyone's mind because you know the it's like that meme where it's like the guy like rubbing his forehead with the sweat, like, do I do this or do I do this? And they're like complete opposite.
Yeah.
They can't exist in the same world. It was
Yeah.
like, do I push the woman because you know I'm progressive, or do I push her because she's the same and we're equal?
Yeah, it's like if you don't push her, you're sexist, and
Yeah.
if you do push her, then you're an asshole.
Yeah, yeah. Or you're a shitty person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great. What is it? I think they say that there's a double standard, but I think it's more single standard. Yeah. It's
Explain.
one-sided.
Explain.
Well, there's always that quote cliche phrase, a double standard, where it's basically like it's, you know, if it happens on one end, it's got to happen on the opposite.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
It's, you know, it's a tie into equal opportunity, and it's hilarious because Miss Moo Moo, I was like, do I want to push her? Because I really do.
Yeah.
But I'm also afraid she's gonna sit on me or eat me.
Yeah,
So
no, same. You know, I didn't want you to get eaten either. So
Yeah.
you know, but it's so funny because like I also ran into one of my buddies that I had gone to school with.
Oh, yes.
He was pretty cool. I like him. I was out of the small amount of people that I went to school with. He was probably one of my the closer buddies at that school. So we got along real well, and even though the school that I went to, Media Tech in Dallas, we've been over this. It's
liberal tech.
yeah, it may as well be called liberal tech. But again, the arts, music, it's all usually very left leaning.
Anything creative
Yeah.
has got a big old sticker on it that says liberal.
It says it has a Beto sticker on it.
Hashtag beta soy boy.
Hashtag he lost.
Also, just the reference.
Yeah, I know.
Beta soy boy.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it. It's great.
I love calling weak men. I love calling weak men beta soy boys.
Yeah,
It's
it's kinda
so funny
Yeah.
to me. I don't know why, but yeah.
But like when I ran into him at the concert, and he was there with his new fiance, I guess.
Yes.
Who I could tell she was very left leaning as well. Just based off. She was also one of the girls that on the Venn diagram of feminism.
Oh, big dick leftist?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like she's a leftist who thinks her dick is bigger than all males?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Precisely.
Just clarifying.
Yes. So.
Go on.
So. I can't remember. I was asking. I ran into him after that little brawl that went down at the back of the venue for whatever reason. And I walk up to him, I was like, dude, what the hell was that all about? And he's like, oh, like trying to explain, like everything that just happened, and I didn't follow any of it. But, it was we got, just briefly touched on, do we hit women or not? And I was like, of course, like I'm not gonna hit a woman, but like again with the like.
But if you don't, you're not being progressive, Connor.
No. But like you just asked earlier, like if Moo is in the mosh pit and she's throwing elbows and she's hitting people, I'm not like you want to crawl in the ring and play with the big boys, Don't go whining about, you can't hit women if you take an elbow to the face because you crawled in the mosh pit with the big boys. Don't go crying and say that, my feelings are hurt because you decided to think you're all tough and you want to show everyone how big your dick is.
Yeah, I know. It's annoying.
When really the only thing big on her was her... Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I know.
It's just... Yeah, it was, and so I dropped in. Again, it was very brief. I was talking to him for maybe 60 seconds or 2 minutes. And I was talking to Steven and, his fiance was, right next to him. And I just dropped in the words gender equality. she gave me that. Well, because we were talking about like the punching women thing, and she just kind of gave me. I was looking at Steven, but I was kind of making eye contact with her.
You could see her out of the peripherals.
She gave me that shitty side eye, like quick side eye glance, like you mother. Just real quick to me and then back to Steven, like she was nodding her head when she would talk or when he would talk, because she supports everything he does. And I'm just like trying to just drop in little thinking seeds, like, hey, do we do this? Like, and she just gave me that real quick, just side stare. And I was like,
we need to find
what of it?
We need to find somebody who's willing to get on the podcast, who's left leaning, to answer these questions. These are questions that the world has to know.
Wait, left-leaning?
Yeah. No. I want to get a left-leaning female on here to talk about gender equality. There's questions.
Yeah,
I want to know if a
know.
female joins the mosh pit,
Yeah.
do we get to push her back?
Yeah.
Right?
I think you do.
But I want to hear it from her. I want to hear that answer because that's a good question.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's a tough environment
No,
to be
it
in.
is.
And if you're going to join it...
Again, it's the meme where you're sweating,
Yeah.
trying to make that just life-altering decision.
You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't, right?
It's one of those things where it's like, do I do this or do I not?
I'm going to get on a quick tangent because I had a conversation with my coworker about the metal concert, and I kind of explained the whole female interaction in the mosh pit and stuff like that. And she was talking about her neighbor. Her neighbor is very, very liberal. I'll just go ahead and put that out there. And you'll get this. She put her 2 daughters in Boy Scouts. Yeah, that's exactly the same noise that came out of my mouth. Yeah. Yeah. If you can hear the sound of the wind, it's disgust.
Yeah, it's just the sigh of
Disgust and disappointment.
Like you're the problem.
Obviously, we could spend quite a lot of time talking about this, but
we won't. Another time, Nick. Another time. Write
minute-
that one down. Girl Boy Scouts.
All right, hold on.
There you go. Exactly.
All right, I got it.
Yeah, you're good. Okay.
So, all right. So, a preface, right? I made the exact same sigh of disgust.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing that was redeeming about it was the fact that my coworker was like, I would never put my daughter in something like that.
Your coworker said this? Or
Yeah.
Wait, so was it your coworker that
My coworker's neighbor was the one that put...
okay.
Yeah. My coworker's neighbor put her 2 daughters in Boy Scouts.
Gotcha.
But my actual coworker was like, I will never put my daughter in that kind of thing. She's like, I don't care if my daughter could be the best effing kicker in football history. She can join soccer.
Yeah. Or just another female league.
Exactly. I mean, softball, whatever, right? I mean, that's...
Again,
roller
whatever.
derby.
Just that there's a reason why males and females participate in
Let them
separate.
have roller derby. Let them have softball.
Again, you play whatever you want. I don't care as long as like there's a reason why there are male leagues and there are female leagues.
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, the only two, by the way, the two genders that there are in existence right now, they're very, very different.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I
And,
saw. I'm just gonna go ahead and reference a meme because we're millennials.
Yeah. If you haven't, if you don't know what a meme is, I can't help you. I would say like if you're-
KYS.
No, we don't want to have anyone do that.
Oh yeah, it's 2018. You can't do that.
Yeah,
Don't
can't make fun of suicide. I mean, you can. I do.
Don't take your life.
I again, that's a whole nother topic that I want to spend more time on at another point because it's something I am incredibly passionate about. Just the fact that the like, just comedy.
But
and
anyway, so
making jokes.
it was a shirt that said something about like there being several different versions of gender, and it was a shirt you could buy. And the only options they could buy, the sizes in that shirt was male or female.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
What a troll.
Because you think about it, you go buy a t-shirt. It's like, do I want to buy a male t-shirt or a
Yeah.
female t-shirt? I mean,
Well, no, they're the same though, right?
no, typically not.
Well, no, I meant like the genders.
Oh, you're making a joke. You're making a funny. You're making a funny.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
making a fun. As Master Splinter likes to say, "Ha ha ha! I made a funny." That was. I wonder who will get that joke. Probably no one, unless they've seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like the old one
Yeah.
from like the 90s. Anyways,
All right, so let's get off the nostalgia train.
yeah, I know. I'm sorry. You were saying
I don't recall.
the whole T-shirt thing.
I don't know. I just thought it was hilarious. Because
Yeah,
it's,
that's pretty funny.
it's like two different t-shirt sizes. I mean, what company is going to go and be like, I'm going to go ahead and make a G shirt, a Z shirt. I can't say male.
There's
'cause
not
that's,
even
that's
enough
too gender
words.
normative. I mean,
Yeah, because
I'm going to go ahead and steal some content from another area of audio we've gotten this from. But, the new term front hole. So let me just go ahead and preface.
vagina's too offensive.
For those who are living in the United States of America in 2018, going on to 2019,
it's a
you
little
are
old news, by the way.
It is a little old news. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but you are not allowed to say vagina.
Vagina. Oh wait,
Damn it!
okay. Yeah.
You're not allowed to say vagina.
Oh,
You have
okay.
to say front hole
Front.
because vagina's too gender normative. It's too gender normative.
That.
Ignore the fact that it's a scientific medical term.
Yeah, that makes me want. That makes my brain.
But
just-
nobody's come up with a solution for
just
penis
melt.
yet. Do I just say like front ligament? I don't know.
appendage.
Yeah, do I just say third appendage? I mean,
I don't. It would be your fifth, right? Because those are limbs. I don't know.
I don't know. I think limbs count as appendages, so maybe it is your fifth. I don't know. We'll have to. This is another conundrum.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do research on this.
Yeah. Well, you do that.
I'm gonna do that.
I just laugh at people when I hear the absolutely absurd crap like that. I want. That's when I'm a very happy person. whether or not anyone thinks it, I'm very happy and I'm a very blessed human being. But when I hear shit like that, I just want to just stick a 12 gauge in my mouth and just
whoa! Kurt
pump
Cobain
it
did
and
that.
just
Okay.
pull the trigger. He probably saw the direction of the country was going in.
Yeah, maybe he got out early. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
he got it at the sweet spot.
Yeah, maybe he got out at the right time. I don't know.
Again with the suicide jokes. Did you hear that though? I made a suicide joke.
Speaking of suicide, it's not related at all.
Oh, Okay.
Stan Lee died
Oh
tonight.
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw
just so you know, the meme "Winter is coming."
Yes.
You know,
yes,
for those of
from
who
the
those of-
GOT. Yeah.
Yeah. Just wait for the Stan Lee
Oh God.
images to come up. Oh my God, Stan Lee! I grew up with him.
I know. I know.
You're
I know.
18 years old.
Yeah.
You didn't even know who he was.
Yeah, I know. And I know. And like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know I'm not a big comic book guy. Or
You don't say.
Or or superhero movies in general. Like, I'm so like I kind of stopped caring about going to see those movies just because it's overwhelming.
I hate you.
I know. You can hate me all you want. But my point is the Stan Lee, is that his name?
Yes.
I guarantee, yeah, like you said, there's a lot of people who just, I didn't know who he was. And again, maybe this is just because I'm not a comic book guy, but I was shocked to see how many people posted about him. Again, maybe it's just because I don't know, but I was shocked to see how many people, or at least they would try to show, or at least try to make people think that they know who he was.
Well, Connor. So you've actually found yourself fallen into the right equation, if you'll say.
God,
So you
what?
don't know who he is.
But
so you should probably post about it and say he meant a lot to you.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people do.
I feel. Yeah. No, you're right. I have a feel.
I just want to be relevant.
Yeah.
#relatable.
That's the problem.
Or for the adults who listen occasionally, it's the pound sign.
The number sign.
Yeah, the pound sign, number sign.
You mean pound me too?
I love that joke.
I made another funny.
When the feminists come up with #MeToo and they don't realize that it means pound me too.
I love it.
They should have come up with a different hashtag.
Yes.
But anyways, yeah.
That just goes to show they don't think too far forward.
That's the case with every
I just find
death
myself
like that. I'm just like, you don't stop pretending like you knew who he was. I didn't even know who he was, and you're half my age. Shut up.
Yeah. It's a pinch my forehead moment. I just sit there and I'm just like,
Yeah. Like,
forehead.
it's just so painful.
yeah,
Yeah, I know.
cringiness. I
Yeah.
love it.
But
I love it.
yeah, yeah, just the it's disappointing. Our generation, Nick. Our generation. This is why I don't like identifying myself, and I always feel stupid saying that too, because like when I hear someone say like I identify blah blah blah, anything that precedes that word, I'm just like
Here's an old joke for you.
I'm instantly out on whatever you have to say.
I identify as an Apache helicopter. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Old joke is old.
Attack helic. It's
Hashtag
an
sorry, not
oldie
sorry.
but a goodie. Yeah.
#relatable.
I hate identifying with my own generation because it's just disappointing.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I know
I quite agree.
this podcast may be also disappointing to some people, but again, I just my care level.
I'm just waiting
I
for
don't
my
care.
friends to, or not really my friends. I'm just waiting for people who I knew who are very liberal who are going to be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, so I saw you've got a podcast. What's it all about? What's it all about?"
this podcast you have?
You really don't want to know,
Like,
because
you know what? Go for it.
yeah, please listen.
Yeah, yeah. That's why. Yeah, you don't tell them. You're like, well, you don't give them any warnings. Just be like, yeah, here it is. Tell me what you think. And then you wait for the feedback.
The outrage.
Yes, the outrage. Exactly.
Yes, we are a conservative podcast,
Yeah.
and we quite like it that way.
We hate feminism.
Yes.
declare something real quick. I get it that like that word used to mean like,
Yes.
gender equality, I guess. Like women are fully capable of doing whatever they want. I get it. It's a free country. Duh. Like you can do whatever you want. Like just because you're a woman, like they have all the rights that we have, that everyone else has. Like I don't get it. But the new age feminism, as you would call it.
I like how they used to be the feminazis and now we're the Nazis.
Right?
And I don't get it.
I know. They're the ones calling us Nazis.
That math does not add up.
Again, with the whole racist, Nazi, bigot kind of crap, it's just like it doesn't even mean anything anymore. It's so overused. I don't even think twice about it now.
No, I don't either. It's boring.
Yeah, it's like
I'm waiting for the new one to come out.
Charlie Kirk said, when you call someone a Nazi, you cheapen the evilness of the Holocaust.
Yeah,
like it's like you think. Sorry, go ahead.
But the Holocaust never happened. Remember?
Again, all right.
Connor, it's 2018. The Holocaust never happened.
God bless it. So many people that I want to just that should.
But no, but in all seriousness, I really do agree with you. It's really dumb how much it can affect your perception of the Holocaust when you call people Nazis. It's like, no. You don't realize these people were like experimented on and burned alive.
Yeah. Like
we're just having differing opinions. I don't know how that's close to even me putting you in a gas chamber.
Yeah. Like the movie we just recently saw.
Oh yeah, Overlord.
Yes.
That was a good
which
movie.
was a great
10 out of 10, go watch.
Great movie, by the way.
Here's my quick Nick Webster's movie review. Overlord, 10 out of 10 would go watch again.
Yes, same. But I know it's a fictional.
Fictionist is not.
Yeah,
not a word. Get out.
All right. Okay.
Just go ahead and take off your headphones and leave.
Fictional. Sorry. I get the premise of the movie was not accurate, but it was based off an idea that actually did happen. There was that one guy that the doctor that was I guess working for Hitler. Oh, I don't know. He was a Nazi.
A Nazi.
An actual Nazi, mind you.
Yes.
They would do just the most ridiculous, inhumane, terrible shit I've ever you'd ever hear of or think of.
Makes my skin crawl.
It's disturbing. But it's totally okay. When but like
rest in peace, Chester.
Yeah. When you call someone a Nazi, I'm like, do people even think about what that actually means?
I mean, I think you answered your own question right there.
Yeah.
Do they think?
No, they don't. But again, like Charlie Kirk said, you cheapen the evilness of Hitler and the Holocaust and all the awful, terrible things that happened when you call someone a Nazi for being conservative and not agreeing with your ridiculous left-wing views.
Yeah.
But, what can you do? Then just sit there and laugh and make jokes about how stupid and hypocritical people can be. We're all hypocrites. I get it. I try not to be, but, everyone is. I just try and, I don't know, learn from my mistakes and get on with my life. I don't know. It just is. It's silly. Why are you yawning, Nick? It's only
Almost
9 something.
I'm old.
Yeah, I know.
And for those of people who are older than me, shut up.
We're not talking to you.
Yeah, I'm not talking to you. You're older than me. You don't count.
I did go to bed at I went to bed at 1 something last night because, the concert and everything.
Oh yeah.
And I have to wake up at 5:30 ish.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Shut up.
So
I don't want to hear about your
I was a little
commute.
tired.
You made that choice.
I didn't bring up my commute. I just said I have to wake up early. Shut up. You're wrong.
You're wrong.
Fake news.
It's fake news.
Yeah. But, again, it was a good experience. Cuz the whole concert thing. It was cool.
Yeah.
It was cool. But
We're coming back full circle, so those who
Yes.
stayed in until the end can see the full circle.
Yeah. It was fun. I like Amir.
I like it.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
Amir is so heavy. It's so great. They're one of those bands that's just like, again with the meme thing, it's like when a tasty jam consumes your soul. And you see those ridiculous pastors like just look like they're having a fucking heart attack. Oh, it's hilarious. For the olds that don't know what a meme or a meme is.
A mimi.
Yeah, meme. Yeah, look up that.
Haha.
Tasty jam that consumes your soul. Oh, yes. Religious nut jobs. I am a believer. I'm religious.
Me too.
But-
even though I use his name in vain a
Yeah, a
lot.
little too much.
A lot.
I do too.
Eventually, I'll get better at it. I'm just not going to hold my breath. Not right now. I'm in my 20s. Leave me alone.
Yeah,
I'm
don't tell me how to
independent.
live my life.
Don't tell me how to
Government.
live my life. You're not my dad.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have way too much energy built up in me right now.
Really?
It's insane.
Well,
but I'm
why
also
don't-
super tired. It's like I can fall asleep.
Why don't
But
you, I mean, was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
no, I just wanted to rant about that fatty
Fatty.
and the moo moo.
Oh, God.
Oh,
that was
you know what?
so
I totally forgot what I was going to
unattractive.
rant about. I totally forgot what I was about to rant about.
All right.
So this is good. This
Unlocked.
is good. Hey, by the way, Texas, where'd our fall go?
Oh, yeah. It's
Yeah.
like all of a sudden 20 degrees out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really frustrating.
Texas is like, so fall's your favorite season, right? Well, yeah, don't get it this year.
This year's going to suck.
This year is going to be really, really cold.
I know.
Hashtag global warming.
Oh, shut up.
Sorry, 2018.
Don't ever remind me what year it is, Nick.
But-
please.
But what if you become senile
I
and have dementia and forget?
Then kill me. Just kill me.
All right, I can do that.
I give you permission.
All right.
I'll give you power of attorney to sign the documents of my euthanization.
There you go. All right, but I want that in paper and in solid ink.
I'll give it to you. I'll have it to you on your desk by tomorrow.
All right, cool.
but yeah.
Because if anybody else in your family comes by and is like, no, I get the right to choose what happens with your life. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Nobody in your family. I am more important.
Yeah.
Mr. Charlie, if you're listening, I'm sorry. I'm kidding.
Who's Charlie?
Oh, wait. I think I got that one wrong. Oops. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry. We can edit that out.
Mr. Papa, if you're listening, I'm sorry.
Pops. I like calling my dad Pops sometimes. just a
I like calling my dad Papa
pappy.
or Pappy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like 20 degrees out though, and it's really like it's annoying. Like it was, I don't know, like 70, 80 degrees the other day.
Yeah, it was like really hot out, and now
then
it's like
all of a sudden-
20 degrees.
Cold front. And it's raining and it's cold and it's freezing out now.
I just wanted fall. That's the only thing I wanted for 2018.
Right.
And I didn't get it.
Yeah.
I got a hangover.
I have to have it.
I got
I'm
a
entitled.
hangover and I didn't get fall. This sucks.
Yeah.
And on that note,
All right.
I quit.
And I'm offing myself. Okay,
no,
bye.
No, don't do it. No.